Welcome back, America. Hugh Hewitt in the ReliefFactor.com studio. Congressman Brian Babin of Texas's 36th District, Houston, all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, all the way over to Louisiana, is in studio with me. I asked him to come by because of H.R. 838. It's a draft bill. It's in the House, the Threat Assessment Prevention and Safety Act, TAPS Act. And I thought to myself, any bill that will address the school massacres and the massacres in El Paso and Dayton, and which has bipartisan support, we need to throw a light on. Congressman, which members of your colleagues across the aisle are with you on this?
It'd be hard to remember who all they are, but I've got Congress Lady Val Demings is my co-lead. She's a former police chief in Orlando, Florida, where they had the Pulse nightclub shooting. What a terrible event that was. And she is a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. She's on the other side of the aisle from me, way over on the other side of the political spectrum from me. We've got folks that run the entire gamut of the political spectrum. And that's what's so beautiful about this bill, because we have a great opportunity now when we got 118 bipartisan co-sponsors on this bill with 50 some odd outside groups, really respected groups. Sandy Hook Promise, the National Association of Sheriffs, on and on and on. We've got mental health associations that are on board with us. But this is an opportunity we cannot miss. The American people are expecting Congress to act to stop this horrible violence, this mass violence that's going on. And this is the bill that can be done. It's ready to go. It is sitting in the Judiciary Committee. What we have to do is to get the committee chairman, Chairman Nadler. He is spending most of his time in the time of the Judiciary Committee investigating the president and so on and so forth. I have talked to the chairman, and we need to get this bill a markup so that we can get it to the floor of the House. I think it's going to pass without any problem at all, and we can stop this targeted violence. It is a proactive way to stop it. But reaction doesn't work. Once that first shot's fired, it's over. It's too late.
Chairman Nadler, of course, is spending most of his time, although the wind's gone out of Trump and Russia, it's now Trump and racism. They've given up on Trump and Russia, except for Jerry Nadler. How does he view your bill? I mean, it can't take but a day to have a markup.
I agree with that, and I've got a number of his committee members on both sides of the aisle that are co-sponsors, and I've talked to the chairman on at least 2, maybe 3 different occasions. I've given him the information. His staff has the information. I've actually talked to Speaker Pelosi about this bill, and certainly Kevin McCarthy on our side. Liz Cheney has put this out to everybody. Just last week, she put out information on TAPS to every member of our conference, and we are working with the White House and the administration, because this is a way. This could be a win for both sides, and literally save lives, and that's why it's so important.
Can you keep it away from the politics of gun control? In other words, would the NRA even take a position on threat assessment? My guess is that they'd be all in favor of TAPS.
The NRA has said we are not opposing this bill. That's right. What we've told them. That's what they've told us. And so we're very, very happy. The knee-jerk reaction whenever something like this happens is for the Democrats to go all in for assault weapons bans, universal background checks, really hard gun control. The Republicans always want to arm everyone, all the administrators, the teachers, have off-duty police officers roaming the halls of our schools. And but you know what? A shooting, a killing, it doesn't have to happen inside of a school. We saw that at the Garlic Festival. Those shooters were able to get through the fence and get around the hardened metal detectors and what have you. So this is why setting up threat assessment units and being proactive, following these people that are on a pathway to violence, who self-identify, and stop them, mitigate them.
Congressman Babin, great to have you in studio. Keep up the good fight. We'll check in with you after a few months, and let's all go to our Congress people, Democrat or Republican, and say, hey, this TAPS Act sounds like something I want in my school, my community, my sheriff's department. So let your Democrat or your Republican congressman know. House Resolution 838 the Threat Assessment Prevention and Safety Act, the TAPS Act. Get it on the agenda of the Judiciary Committee. Get it passed. Congressman, thank you.
You're welcome. Great to be with you, Hugh.
Don't go anywhere, America. I'll continue shortly on the Hugh Hewitt Show.
Portions of the Hugh Hewitt Show are brought to you in part by Patriot Mobile.